The stage is set, and it's time to rock and roll. You are walking into an arena, and you must be ready to work. There could be no weakness. There could be no excuses. The application and how you apply it will determine the outcome of your success. It is time to take control of your now. To be able to get back in the driver's seat. To understand that you must be tougher than your life. But what is life? What does life mean to you? Do you feel that life is holding you back? Are you blaming your life for the difficulties that you face day in and day out? Why does life have to be so difficult? Why must we struggle so much? What good is life if every day there's so much pain? So what are you made of? What are you prepared to do? Are you holding on to something that won't help you to push the extra mile? That won't help you to push that extra rep that you need? Will you finish what you start? Or will you make excuses? What is it gonna take for you to wake up and realize that in this place, there is no easy. Easy is not the way to go. You can't get strong being easy. You can't get faster being easy. You can't be the best makeup of yourself being easy. Easy won't pay your bills. You can't cash that check being easy. Hard work, determination is the key when you in this place of business. How much of yourself do you have left? Is life really that bad? Do you really think it's that tough? Life cannot apologize. Life will continue to go on. You just happen to be a part of it. But you only got so much time. There's only so much time left for you. So you can't waste it. You can't put it aside. You can't concern yourself about things that you have no control over. When it starts to get tough, you must get a little bit tougher. You must understand that you are not the only one in this world that's got a story to tell. Because the thing about life, it will always go on. It will always serve its purpose. Stop drowning and learn how to swim. You may have a great distance to get to shore. The water may be a little rough. The tide could be coming in. But you got to keep on fighting. You got to keep on swimming. You may go under a few times, but take a deep breath. Let it out. But you keep on swimming. You're not out of the fight. You continue to move on. There's gonna be a lot of things swimming beneath your feet. There's gonna be a lot of things that's gonna try to drag you down. There are gonna be people out there in the world right now that don't understand the significance and what it takes to put in work. You can't just play around and pretend that you're something that you're not. Because in this place of business, the title is Show Up. Show up and ready to work. Show up and ready to dig. Show up and ready to push. Show up and ready to run hard. You did not come here to hold yourself back. Are you that individual that woke up this morning and didn't know if you wanted to show up today? You walked through the door and then you decided you wasn't ready? You walked through the door and you said you wasn't ready because you wasn't ready to accept the fact that this is not going to be an easy day? Welcome to the jungle. In the jungle, there are rules. And the rule is survive. Survive the challenges. Know the difference between obstacles and opportunities. Opportunities always come. They will forever show up. But do you have the ability to overcome the obstacles that are standing in your way? Do you have the strength capacity to push through it? Are you powerful enough to persevere without fear, without doubt? No excuses. When weakness shows up, you must let weakness know to step aside, because these reps that you still have left, you are responsible for them, not weakness, not your best friend. This is your time to shine. This is your time to push. This is your time to get the work done. This place that you decided to show up, you better be ready to show out. Get tight, get right, or get gone. Make this day count. Make every breath that you take count. Be productive, be strong, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. So failure decided to show up and pay you a visit. But now you feel that it is over for you. You feel that there's no coming back from this failure. You must understand that failure is required, and you must be willing to be humble enough to not just learn from it, but grow from it. Failure serves its purpose, and it will do exactly what is necessary to get you to understand that not only are you learning from it, but you're also a human being. There can be no victory without a struggle attached to it. You don't deserve a victory without a failure. Failure does exactly what is necessary to make you better, to put you on the path at the right moment, to be able to build something from the ground up. And just because you fail, it doesn't mean that it's over. With every step that you are taking moving forward, sometimes you will get pushed back. But when you get pushed back, you come back strong. You come back with a purpose. Champions cannot be champions without failures. Even when you feel that you're at the weakest point, you got to understand that these failures are going to do exactly what is necessary to help you to build up. to teach you the lessons in life, to understand that you got to get knocked down a few times. And when that opportunity comes for you to rise up with a full heart. Rise up understanding that it is not over for you. And that you're just learning something about yourself. You're learning something about your journey. You're understanding that no matter what, failure is required. When these failures come, don't let it confuse you. Don't let it misuse you. Don't just accept it, but understand it. Understand that you got more work to do within yourself. And be strong enough and willing enough to do what is necessary to keep pushing. Sometimes people just want to give up because they fail at something. What good is a victory? What good is a win if you don't fail? This is what life is all about. How can you build if you don't have nothing to build on? How can you grow if you're not understanding that you got to be on the ground so that you can understand what it means to get up? Do you think it's gonna keep you down? Do you think that's all you have left? Do you believe that failure is the only reason that you're on the ground right now? Failure is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Now what are you gonna do about yourself? What are you gonna do to rise up above the occasion? What are you gonna do to find the source and the reason and the purpose within yourself to get what it is necessary for you to go further than you've ever gone in your life? Don't let failure put you in a position where you feel that you are not worthy of something. You are always worthy of greatness. Greatness belongs to you. But it is not something that comes overnight. Sometimes you're gonna have to get knocked down. And getting knocked down does not mean that you stay down. Getting knocked down doesn't mean that you're not breathing. Getting knocked down doesn't mean that it's over. Getting knocked down doesn't mean that you just stay on your back because that ground is hard and it's cold. Now you got to understand, if you're gonna stay down, you better learn how to get up. What do? You want failure to tell you what to do? You want failure to make you feel that you don't have anything left to give of yourself. Failure will not apologize. It is designed to teach you a lesson. It is designed to make you better. Welcome to failures. Yes, there are many people in the world who refuse to fail. Every living human being must fail. You must humble yourself. You must be willing to understand that with a failure, sooner or later a victory will be waiting for you. But there's always a greater force out there that's maybe a little bit tougher and a little bit stronger than you. And when it comes, you just gotta work a little bit harder so that you can overcome it. That may be a relationship that you're facing right now. The workplace may be a little challenging for you right now. Just raising your children may be a little challenging for you. But that doesn't mean that it's over. There's always gonna be work to be done. You're learning, and when you're learning, you are growing. You are growing to be something unique. You are growing to serve a purpose. Do not let failure confuse your opportunities. Let failure serve its purpose. Nothing happens overnight. It is a process. And the time will come where you will reflect on the many failures that you have embarked on. And for that, you will become greater than you was yesterday. So keep up the good fight. Keep pushing forward. And learn from the failures. And move forward with a purpose. For purpose is within you, and only failure is there to teach you. Enough with the convenient mindset. Enough with the easy mindset. Enough with the excuses. Enough with the easier path. Why does everything have to be so convenient? Why do you feel you have to go through the drive-thru rather than get out of your vehicle and go right into the building where you want to purchase your items? Why does everything have to be right here, right now? This is our society. This is the mindset that many people have. Now, it's true. There are things that certain people cannot do due to certain limitations that they may have. But there are also people out there that have a limited mindset, and they choose to make everything convenient. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you probably don't want to hear this, but I'm going to tell you what it is. Convenience, in most cases, is a sense of laziness. Convenience is a mindset of laziness. Convenience is just a fancy word for lazy. And why is that? Why do you feel that everything has to be easy? You refuse to work a little bit harder. You refuse to push yourself a little bit more because you want it to be convenient. Well, I can't do this, and I can't go that way, and I don't feel like doing it this, and I don't feel like going that way, and I don't want to go over there because it's too far. How far are you willing to go? How much work are you willing to put in to get what it is that you are seeking in your life? Convenience? Why? Because our society has gotten this way. Everything is a touch of a button. Everything that we see and do is easy now. And you're afraid to challenge yourself. You're afraid to get outside of yourself. You're afraid to get uncomfortable. You're afraid to hear the truth. Because the truth hurts. Nobody wants to hear it. You get sensitive when you hear the truth. You don't realize that maybe, just maybe, you need to have your attitude put in a better position to understand that there's a little bit more to you than what you can imagine. But you choose the easy way. You like convenience. Everything you see, look around you, look at the people you come in contact with. Why do you feel you have to be like them? Why can't you be a little bit more unique? Why can't you step outside of the box? Why can't you be a little bit more unconventional? Be a little bit more elusive. But yet you choose convenience. Everything you see these days is all about convenience. The vehicles that you see today, they drive by themselves. Oh, wow, that's a nice car. It drives by itself. I'm going to get that vehicle if I can afford it. I'm going to get that because it drives by itself, because I'm too tired. I'm too lazy to drive my own vehicle. This is the world that we're living in today, ladies and gentlemen. We have to make a change. We have to make a difference. We have to evolve. When you look at things today, look really hard. Look at it and see it for what it is. Just because we live in the society that we live in doesn't mean we got to be a part of everything that goes on in it. Sometimes you just got to be a unique individual. Now again, I'm not here to say that having certain things done a certain way so it can get done shouldn't matter, because it does. But there's also another way to get the job done, another way to earn it, another way to believe in it, another way to push through it, and not just sit around and make everything convenient. This is the time to realize, ladies and gentlemen, that you got to do better. To get better, you got to do better. And you got to stop making everything convenient. I don't want to go this way. Stop it. I don't feel like getting up. Stop thinking that way. I don't want to work that hard. Why shouldn't you work? I'd rather work smart than hard. Stop the nonsense. You can still be a smart individual, but you still got to work for it. You still got to work hard. There's nothing wrong with a little sweat equity. So earn your keep. Stop making everything easy. Stop making everything convenient. Be unique. Be different. Make things a little bit more challenging. And build yourself up. Because there's so much more and so much uniqueness within you. Be passionate every day of your life. And don't look for the easy way. Don't work and put yourself in a position where you feel that everything has to be handed to you. Enough is enough. Make the reality a reality about you. Make it work for you. Believe in it. Work on it. Stand on it. Fight for it. And get it done. So on this day, I need you to focus on making everything a little bit more challenging and not so convenient. Make every opportunity count for the best of you and not the worst of you. Be strong every day of your life. Keep looking up and stop looking down. Keep it moving, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business.